Are you having issues with your car stinking and you not knowing where it's from? There could be many possible reasons why, and they are just right under your nose. There could be dangerous bacteria from the McDonald's you had a few days ago that you just decided to leave on the floor. For example, according to the article, Bacteria, the Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, bacteria comes in many different forms, some good, some bad. However, there is nothing more bacteria filled than a room that houses many people at a time in a tight space. Bacteria and viruses cause diseases that build up in your car from the smallest amounts of trash. After thinking about all the things you do in your car and all the dirt you leave behind, you must be freaking out. But don't worry, I will tell you the proper way to clean out your car and why it's so important. Me being a very messy person, I know how to clean up properly when the time comes. The first thing you are going to do is spot clean everything you see. What that means is you're going to clean out all the trash you see under the seat, in a compartment, anywhere. Any trash can cause buildup, and it's just plain gross to have laying around your car. This can be the shortest to longest step depending on how messy your car is. Since many humans spend a large amount of time around each other and in places they built themselves, it can be expected that the microbial ecology of these environments will influence the human microbe. And when there are humans, there is trash. And trash can create a dangerous bacteria called Staphylococcus, which is mostly associated with staph infections. With the COVID-19 pandemic, you are now at more than risk than ever to have buildup of virus and bacteria in your car. Why? Because even if you go out and order something, you pick up something, if someone has the disease, the CDC says it can stay on the material for 3 days. Thankfully, like any other virus, it can be killed with disinfectant. However, even though you could clean your car today, you can still be exposed to it and track it back to your car tomorrow. Follow the CDC guidelines when traveling. Plan ahead for supplies you are going to need to avoid contact at gas stations. Next, you're going to want to deep clean using a steamer. Now, some of you may know what it looks like, but don't recognize the name. A steamer looks like this. It looks like a vacuum, but you put soap and water in it. Now, the appendage you're going to actually need for this is this. So you can properly soap down your seats and your WeatherTech stuff that you have, if you have any. Using the steamer, you're going to use it to soap everything down and make sure the grime and all other things come up. Like a vacuum, you put water on it, you scrub it, and it sucks up all the dirt and all the grime and puts it into the compartment, with the dirty water. Then you're going to take out all the floor pads, if you have any, and scrub them down outside the car, just because you don't want all the bad water to go back into your car. Then you're going to use a vacuum and vacuum all the seats and floors. Picking up all the little pieces of dirt that can hold bacteria. Now, since Corona is a big pandemic, once you are done, disinfect everything, even the equipment you used. Like I said before, CDC says stay on for 3 days. Now, if you did all of this and your car still stinks, you should have gotten rid of all the bacteria, so it could be something in your car, in the engine area. If it still stinks, you're going to pop the hood and check how well the engine and the things around the engine look. And if any of it is dirty, you could use a soapy rag and wipe it down, or what I like to use is an air sprayer and water. Finally, after all that, your car should be sparkling clean and you should be in no danger of bacteria. The reason why I just went through all of this effort to tell you this is because it's important to have a completely clean car. Whether you're bothered by it or not, bacteria can be very deadly, especially nowadays when even the doctor's office isn't a safe place anymore. I encourage you all to go give your car a good scrub. It could save you from a miserable day in bed.